Hey everyone, it's Dave from Dave's Ohio Barbecue. Today I am going to be making you the ultimate Thanksgiving leftover sandwich. Stick around. If you're anything like me, you always cook way too much food for Thanksgiving. I've got stuffing, I've got cranberries, mashed potatoes, green beans, you name it. We've got it all, and plus a turkey that was probably 10 pounds bigger than it needed to be. What do you do with it? You can make soup. You can eat it slowly for lunch every day, you know, all that. But I like to make the ultimate sandwich out of it. And this is how I make my ultimate Thanksgiving sandwich. It's got all the flavors of the season, all neatly contained on a nice big baguette. It's perfect. So to start, you gotta have decent bread. I wouldn't make this on sandwich bread. It would probably fall apart because by the time we're done, this thing's gonna have several layers of goodness on it. So you want something a little sturdier. I picked up this individual baguette from the grocery store. This sandwich also tastes really good on wheat bread. If you have a nice wheat bun or like a honey wheat bun, oh, that'd be really good. That would keep with that fall flavor theme. But for now, this is fantastic. It's sturdy, so it'll hold up to all the weight of the turkey and everything else that's going on there. I like to toast the bun before I use it, so I'm going to slap this one in the toaster oven just to get it a little brown and crunchy on the inside. Now that the bun's toasted, before we get to the other ingredients, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Press the bell too. That way you get notifications every time I make a new video. Now for the turkey. I had leftover turkey. I had turkey breast, thighs, legs, everything. I took a couple decent sized chunks of meat and I cut them nice and thin using a real sharp knife. But I don't want to put this on cold. I'm going to heat it up. And while I heat it up, I'm going to add some cheese to it. Now I've made this sandwich with Monterey Jack, I've made it with cheddar, sharp cheddar is really good. I've made it with Swiss cheese. All of them are excellent. Today I'm going to do kind of like a mixture of sharp cheddar and Monterey Jack on top here. Cut some nice thin slices, put it on top, into the toaster oven again. This time I'm just going to heat up the turkey and then I'm also going to let that cheese really just start to melt and bubble. Be really nice. Now, like most sandwiches, there needs to be a condiment on here. Mayonnaise, mustard would be really good, but I'm gonna go a little unorthodox here and I'm gonna warm up some of the leftover gravy from Thanksgiving and I'm gonna use that as a spread. I'm gonna hit both sides of that toasted bun with a little bit of gravy on there just to moisten it up a bit and really give it a little nice flavor. So now what else do we need on here? So far everything that's going on here is kind of soft. I mean, the bread has a little bit of crunch, but I like to have something with a little bit more texture in my sandwich. I'm a big fan of putting like potato chips on sandwiches and things like that. But for this texture, I've got some leftover stuffing and I'm gonna kind of shape it into a long patty here, you know, the size of the bun that I'm using. And then over on my stove, I'm gonna take a pan with some, you know, melted butter in it and I'm gonna fry each side of this and make a fried stuffing patty that goes on the sandwich. Oh, it adds that real Thanksgiving flavor, adds a little bit of crunch. You really wanna fry this thing. Don't just warm it up. Get it good and crunchy on each side. It really adds an awesome texture to it. So before we get to the last ingredient here, what are some other things you can add? I know that you're looking at this sandwich and you're saying, Dave, there's really a lack of vegetables on it. And yeah, that's intentional. But if you had like leftover green bean casserole, you could try treating that kind of like the stuffing and make it into a patty and fry it up. I've never tried it. I don't like green beans on my sandwich, but you could. You can also add lettuce, tomato, onion, whatever you want to the sandwich. It's fine. I'm just going strictly Thanksgiving on this version. And the last ingredient, and possibly the most controversial ingredients, canned jellied cranberry. I know half of the population thinks this stuff is disgusting. Half the population loves this stuff. I like both versions of it, and in fact, at our dinner table, we usually have the real cranberries cooked slowly in sugar and all that stuff. But for this, I need something that's sliceable. So we're gonna do that. First of all, it brings me to the greatest sound of the fall season. Are you ready? Here it is. Oh, I don't know why I get such a thrill out of that noise. It's so good. Now, take the cranberry, slice it thin. Okay, you want a nice couple thin discs. I cut the discs in half and then I just kind of lay it on top. It gives you the sandwich that, like, I don't know, it gives it like the tartness that like mustard or maybe even mayonnaise would give it. It gives it that like, just that little burst in there. It's so good. Don't go overboard with it or it'll just taste like a cranberry sandwich. You just want nice thin slices all throughout the sandwich. And there you have it. It's my ultimate Thanksgiving leftover sandwich. It's so good. It just tastes like the holiday season in a bun. It's wonderful. Thanks for watching. As always, make sure you subscribe to me on social media. I'm on Twitter and Instagram at Dave's Ohio Barbecue. Make sure you follow my Facebook page. Just go to Facebook, search for Dave's Ohio Barbecue. You should be able to find it. Also, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Hit the little button down below, press the bell so that you get notifications every time I make a new video. I have new videos coming out all the time. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.